Hi there Cancer, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your monthly intuitive tarot reading for August. Cancer, let's see what we've got for you here. I'm going to select you a overarching energy from the Rider-Waite to start off with. We'll then move to your oracle cards before getting the complete picture out from your tarot cards and clarifiers. So I'll just wait for that first card to fall. So that overarching theme that wants to come through for Cancer. Take the top one of those. Oh, 10 of Wands, Cancer. 10 in tarot is a completion. The 10 of Wands is, releasing a weight or a burden, something that's held you back. You can see in the 10 of Wands here that, these wands actually cloud the vision of this person. So it's something that's holding you back and holding you back from seeing maybe other paths, other opportunities. I've got the Magician at the bottom of the deck as I pull that one. So it's saying that by releasing whatever this is, letting this weight go, you're going to have the opportunity to create something new from the space. It may be blocking your creative energy, your creative force. Cancer, I'm going to the Sacred Power reading cards now. See what the messages are from this deck. This one wants to be seen, and it is abundance. Yeah. How can we truly achieve abundance when we have the weight of the world on our shoulders, or we can't see new opportunities? There's a sense here definitely that this is blocking your energy, Cancer. Let's go for one more of these. I really like these cards. I've just got them. A little bit tricky to shuffle these really large format cards though. Take that one. We have Rainbow Dragon. Well, you know what? If you had your creativity blocked before, Cancer, it's about to be unleashed. Rainbow Dragon, it's this hugely transformative creative energy. It's getting back with that life force energy that's just behind that 10 of Wands. So let's get your Work Your Light card. So it's general reading, guys. You'll know what it is for you. What is it that you're holding on to? What is weighing you down? It could be too much responsibility in work and home. It could be a secret that you are harboring. It could be something you need to let go of. Too many work projects, too many commitments, too many hobbies. We'll take this card here. The Great Gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. So that is a nice confirmation there. It says things are all coming together. Spirit, the divine, the universe, whatever you want to call it, is always conspiring to align us with our highest purpose. And it's like the stage being set, Cancer, Those universal energies pulling those strings to bring you into an alignment with the experiences that you signed up for before you got here, depending on what you believe. That one's poking out. Anahata, the heart chakra. So Cancer, it's really time for you to reconnect with the heart. Now, the heart is a center, has more electrical impulses than our brain. It is another brain. It holds wisdom. It holds intuitive information. And it's in the body that we can really access that wisdom, which can really help point us to our true north. So how do we access the heart? Meditation, still moments, deep rest, connecting with nature, those kinds of things. So you might want to do more of that this month. Cancer, let's get the tarot cards out and see where the story is heading. First of all, I'm pulling your card for recent past. The Star. Yeah, the Star follows on from the Tower, guys, in the Major Arcana. So, there could have been a Tower moment recently. Maybe you're hanging on to the last pieces of that, and you're in healing mode, you're in recalibration, or you have been. But the Star is the Divine Wish Fulfillment card as well. Two of Cups in your present energies. Could have been a Tower moment to do with a partnership, in business, in love, friendship. There could be a new partnership coming in for you. Going to get your, sorry, that's going everywhere, guys. Going to get your blocks or challenge energy out now. Cards are animated. I've got the Ace of Pentacles flipped over in there, but it was just when I was having that fumble, so I'll pop it back around. Blocks and challenges, please, for Cancer. Month of August. The Emperor. Okay, it's a challenge energy. This could be a father figure, a boss, a mentor, somebody's in a position of authority over you. Could mean that you might need to either gain or release some control over a situation. We'll see what comes through. Okay, so the advice from Spirit or Tarot, we've got the 8 of Cups, which may mean that you need to move away from something in order to seek a greater emotional fulfillment. Outcome energy, we have got the 7 of Wands, so there still might be a little bit of a battle in this situation, a little bit more of a push that needs to happen. Let's get the clarifiers out, Cancer, that can change the direction of this message. Let's clarify the Star, please, for Cancer. 6 of Wands. Well, you know what, you might have been through a Tower moment, but hey, you are victorious out of this, Cancer. You're moving on. It really means that the worst is over. Oh, we've got the Ace of Pentacles with the 2 of Cups. So this is a new commitment, or it could be the repaired commitment after a Tower moment. Let's clarify the Emperor. There it goes. King of Cups. So that's a very, very, you know, dominant energy here. That's really interesting because as an energy, the Emperor is unemotional, parks emotions, puts the armor on in order to make strategic decisions. And then we've got that paired with the King of Cups, which is our most, you know, emotional card really in the tarot. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, clarifying the 8 of Cups. Let's clarify the 7 of Wands. Got the, oh, I just messed it all up, Cancer. We've got the 5 of Cups and the Page of Swords. Yeah, well, that's definitely the new direction, the wind in your sails at the end of the reading. Okay, Cancer, let's start over here. We've got the 6 of Wands and we've got the Star energy. So as I mentioned before, the Star follows on from the Tower in the Major Arcana, and the Tower is that card of major adjustments, of foundations being shaken, of anything that's built on a shaky foundation in our lives coming down. It can be the illusions shattering, that kind of thing, sudden change. It's sudden change that comes in to align you with your soul purpose, to get you back on track. So some of you may have had a Tower moment. It could have been a result of this 10 of Wands. You know, something had to give, something had to be let go, something had to be shattered, right? That's what we're seeing here. But we're seeing a real sense of victory in this for you. Now, the 6 of Wands is a card of sort of riding into a brighter chapter after a difficult time, but in a sense of, you know, newfound esteem and confidence, and people seeing that positive shift in you as well. The Star is the recalibration, the healing. It's that beautiful, soothing calm after the storm energy. It says that it's a good time to, you know, do some emotional rebalancing, to get your energy back in the right place. And yes, you might be feeling a bit vulnerable, a bit exposed. Some of you may have released or lost something that was quite fundamental to your identity. You know, our jobs or our work, our career can be like that for us. So can a relationship. It can really be part of our identity when we share the same friends and, you know, everyone knows us as this couple and that kind of thing. We can feel very vulnerable and exposed when we release that from our lives. The other message with the star energy is that this is actually the divine wish fulfillment card. It's asking you to make new wishes on that star, wish upon a star now. And it also has an element of divine guidance about it. So it says that you are being divinely guided forward in a new direction after some kind of tower moment or some kind of big release here. I mean, that Ten of Wands, as our overarching energy says, there's still something that needs to be released out of the situation. There's still a piece that's somehow clouding your vision, and it's time for that weight to be lifted. I think we see that playing out a little bit towards the end of the reading. Now, as your present energies, we've got the Two of Cups and we've got the Ace of Pentacles. There is a new beginning here with somebody that wants to come in for you. Now, this could be the repair of a relationship out of that tower situation. Now, the warning bell with that is that when we have a tower situation, we don't want to rebuild the same tower. So if this was a business partnership or a romantic relationship, we don't want to just like, okay, we had this massive fight, there was this massive issue revealed with us. Oh, okay, forgive, forget, and let's just carry on exactly how we were. Because then we end up, down the track in the same position, another tower moment, nothing's changed, we're facing the same issues, and time's elapsed where we could have been off, living a higher purpose. So if this is a reconciliation, make sure that you're doing the work to foundationally change whatever it was that caused the tower to fall in the first place. But what I'm really feeling here is actually a new connection. And, the Two of Cups, it can be that soulmate energy, guys. Could potentially be with a water sign, a fellow Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Leo. Doesn't have to be linked to romance. It can also be that very chemical kind of creative connection that we have with a friend or someone we work with or someone that we meet that we're going to start a venture with. Together with the Ace of Pentacles means that this connection could become solid quickly, could become, the beginnings of a solid commitment. Ace of Crystals can also be in, something to do with our financial, physical realm. So this could be a business partner that you're going to collaborate with in some way in order to extend your financial resources also. So I'm seeing that potential with it, but I feel like there's still some remnants of resolve from the previous situation that may need to happen first. Now, in your challenges or blocks, we've got the Emperor and the King of Cups. Like I said before, this is kind of a paradoxical kind of energy here, because these two are sort of opposites. The Emperor is somebody who shelves emotions, protects himself emotionally so that he can make powerful strategic decisions from a place in fact and logic, and not to get swayed by emotions. So this could be a message from tarot here that we might need to shelve our emotions. We might need to make sure that we're not leading from an emotional place if we're trying to make key decisions about something quite important in our life this month. I mean, the King of Cups is a very emotionally in tune energy. However, he's emotionally intelligent, grounded and stable. So it says it's okay to connect with your emotions. Obviously they're there for a reason, but we don't want to get carried away with them or make our decisions from emotional triggers and responses. We want to do so from a mature, grounded position where, we're sort of unshakable. That's the energy of the King of Cups. The King of Cups, could be this person as well, and the Two of Cups, is that water sign energy as well. However, it also could be you, Cancer, really stepping up and being in your power, taking on that Emperor energy. The Emperor is an energy of somebody who shapes their world and doesn't allow the world to shape them. And I kind of interpret that as, there's some people that just let life happen to them. They just go along and take the knocks, and they sort of just go along with whatever is happening and riding on the coattails of those people they meet without actually taking conscious action to steer their life ahead in the direction that they so choose. Now, the Emperor wouldn't do that. The Emperor is like, I know what I want and I'm going to take the calculated risks in order to get there. I'm going to lay the foundation. Number 4 is a foundational energy. I'm going to lay the foundation in order to get there. I want to build an empire. I want to, build my life how I desire. Okay, and in the next position here, guys, which is the advice from Spirit of Tarot, we have got the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So this energy here says to me that there is still something that needs to be moved away from here. The Eight of Cups is about having a certain amount of fulfillment in a situation. I mean, there's 8 cups. However, there is one fundamental cup missing. It's left a gap, and it's saying that whatever the situation is, and I think it's the one that the Tower fell in, we have to move to a place of acceptance of that the Tower fell for a reason. The Tower fell because there was a piece missing. You couldn't complete this picture with this person, or whatever it was with this job. It's not quite in alignment with you. So the person in the Eight of Cups turns their back on this situation and heads in search of the missing cup, the Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment. That the star energy here is saying, make a wish there, because I can bring that in for you. You know, you are being guided towards wish fulfillment. So follow your intuition. That's what the link to the moon is down here, guys. Okay. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is another foundational energy. It's about taking the practical, methodical, and efficient steps to lay a new foundation so that you can, you can reap the harvest in the next season that you want. So the Knight of Crystals, in the Rider version of this card, it shows him on a horse and he's looking out towards the fields that he's been reaping and sowing and reaping and sowing, and he has one pentacle to show for it at the moment. It's the promise that, if you do go in search of your wish fulfillment, you will find those solid, tangible results that you're looking for. It may not be overnight, but you're doing all the preparation, you're taking the practical steps in order to find what you're looking for. It's the slowest moving knight in the tarot deck, guys, so it says that this is going to be a process, but it is unfolding if you keep planning, keep moving in the right direction. So it says keep on keeping on, keep on with that process. Now, as the outcome energy, guys, we've got the Seven of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, so there's going to be temptation to reconnect with that past situation or person. Tarot or Spirit is telling you to move away from that situation and seek the emotional fulfillment somewhere else. Now, the Five of Cups is an energy of somebody who is still connecting with the energies of the past and lamenting the past. They, are looking at the disappointments, the expectations that haven't been fulfilled, and they're very, very focused on that. And because they're so focused on the past energy, they miss the perfectly good 2 cups upright with new offerings that are here for them, and that just could be Cancer, these 2 cups here. So we want to disconnect from the energy of the past, otherwise we miss the opportunities in the present. That is the Five of Cups. It's a conflict energy, an internal conflict, and when we see internal conflict energy, we will see the fives in tarot. It's also the number of change, and I always say that change transmutes conflict, and the change is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords can be the initial progress in a new direction. It's the wind in your sails saying turn around, move on, face another direction. Whoop, that was going in the wrong way. You're going to have resilience and persistence here, Cancer, to not engage with the past. The Seven of Wands shows somebody who is still trying to defeat those demons, is still trying to fight them off. But the good news here, Cancer, is that you've got the higher ground, and there is that fertile pasture behind you that you're seeking. You just need to release yourself, end the fight, but you are showing up in warrior energy here. So that's what I'm seeing here. Don't connect with the energy of the past. Don't focus on the losses, on the disappointments. The Page of Swords is here as that, initial progress, who wants to, have you turn in that new direction to follow that path towards wish fulfillment. And just, you know, going back to that overarching energy, Cancer, with the Ten of Wands, it's saying if you keep connecting with this past energy, what was lost in the Tower, or try and rebuild, it's only going to keep tying you down. It's only going to keep being that weight on your shoulder. It's only going to keep blocking your vision from the new pathways to the new opportunities. And the new opportunities are here. They're trying to come through for you. You are being divinely guided towards them. There's wish fulfillment in two ways in this reading. So keep doing what you're doing, Cancer. Keep moving away from what doesn't fulfill. Keep releasing what's not in alignment, and then, you know, then you'll get to this wish fulfillment. Okay, Cancer, I'm going to leave it there. I do hope you enjoyed this reading. Keep in mind it is a reading for a collective. It won't be everyone's reading, and that's absolutely fine. Do leave me a comment if you feel called to share. I do read each and every one, and I try and respond to them all as well. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies. And I'll see you back here throughout the month for plenty more readings.